Canada, one of the most popular countries in the world when it comes to jobs, immigration, and long-term settlement. Every year, thousands of people apply for jobs in Canada with one goal in mind: getting a work visa and eventually permanent residency. But here's the reality. Most people don't understand how the system actually works. They apply randomly, follow agents blindly, and end up wasting time, money, and sometimes years of their life. So the real question is, how can you actually get a work visa for Canada in 2026? Today, we are going to break down the complete Canada work visa system, including job pathways, visa types, requirements, salary expectations, and real strategies that actually work. Because if you understand this properly, Canada can completely change your future. First, you need to understand one important thing. Canada does not have just one work visa. There are multiple pathways, and each one depends on your profile, skills, and strategy. The most common pathway is through a job offer. This means a Canadian employer hires you and then sponsors your work visa. But here's the challenge. For most foreign workers, getting a job offer directly from outside Canada is not easy. That's why you need to understand the system smartly. One of the key systems in Canada is called Express Entry. This is not exactly a work visa, it is a system for skilled workers to get permanent residency. But here's the smart strategy. Many people use Express Entry as their entry point and then move into jobs after reaching Canada. To qualify, you need education, at least diploma or degree, work experience, English test, IELTS, age factor. Your profile is ranked using a points system. Higher points, higher chance of selection. Now let's talk about direct work visa pathways. The most common one is LMIA-based work visa. LMIA means Labor Market Impact Assessment. In simple words, it means a Canadian employer proves that they could not find a local worker, so they hire a foreign worker. Once approved, you can apply for a work visa. This pathway is very powerful, but also competitive. Now comes the most important part: jobs. In Canada, the highest demand jobs include truck drivers, construction workers, electricians, plumbers, caregivers, IT professionals, and engineers. If your skill matches demand, your chances increase significantly. Now let's talk about salary. Average salaries in Canada range from $2,500 to $5,000 per month. But here's the reality. Cost of living is high. Rent, food, and taxes take a big portion of your income, so your savings depend on your job and lifestyle. Now comes visa processing and time. Work visa processing can take anywhere from 2 to 6 months, sometimes longer. Express Entry PR can take around 6 months to 1 year. Now let's talk about student pathway, which is one of the most used strategies. Many people first go to Canada as students. After completing studies, they get a post-graduation work permit. Then they gain experience and apply for PR. This is one of the most reliable long-term strategies. Now here's the biggest mistake people make. They depend completely on agents, without understanding the system. This is risky, because Canada's system is transparent, but only if you understand it properly. Now let's talk about the real strategy. If you are serious about Canada, you have 3 main options: skilled pathway, express entry, direct job offer, LMIA, or student pathway. Each has pros and cons. Your choice depends on your profile. Now here's the truth most people don't understand. Canada is not easy, but it is possible. It requires planning, patience, and the right strategy. If you follow the system properly, it can give you work opportunities, permanent residency, and long-term stability. But if you go blindly, you can lose time and money. So the final decision depends on you, your skills, your budget, your long-term goals. Canada is not just a country, it is a system. And if you understand that system, you can win. If you want deep global analysis and practical insights about countries, visas, immigration, cost of living, jobs, salaries, student pathways, and real-life opportunities, make sure you subscribe to the World Guide, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments so you can plan smarter for your future.